YouTube channels, man. 2 YouTube channels if you guys are looking for content for your current gen. As far as your PlayStation 4 and your Xbox One, it will be on Black Rain 4 2. And if you guys are looking for your newer gen, which is your next gen content, it shall be on Black Rain 4. Videos will be dropping on both channels every single day.
Like this video when you hear the bell. Ooh, search party where our buddies ankles. Ooh, hit life alert when I swear, cause this stick is fatal. I'm top man, call me Mr. Dreidel. Ooh, saucy with it, this that chicken in that white Alfredo. Ooh, you better wake up, this Batman, huh? They want my belt, I'm Batman, huh? Somebody won't play for a shootout, ayy. I shoot the thing up like Pac-Man, huh? You all wanna know how I'm big now, ayy. I show you how to get the mass gains, huh? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, put it down, put it down, put it down, gang, gang. Woo, woo, woo. You can't stop my stretch, huh? I got you in debt, yeah. I'm so in your head, wait, yeah. Work out then I flex, huh? Stick work got you stressed, yeah. I'm happy you're impressed, ayy.
Alright, man, so I feel like I've been playing with like terrible teams lately. Just, let's go and get the Chiefs and let's rock out one time, man. Let's see if we can rock out. Maybe we'll match up with somebody good and it's a dog fight, but that's what I'm hoping for. I'm like, when I play these games, I hope for good games. I don't expect to get on here and just run through everybody. That's not fun. That's not great content. So when you guys see me losing or whatever, or having a good game and it's a tough matchup, I'd be like, I'm cool with it. I'd rather have tough games than have blowouts, because that's what you guys want to see. You guys want to see tough games. You guys don't care to see blowouts, you know what I'm saying? But the blowouts be like for informational pretty much, so that's why you should still watch the video regardless of if it's a blowout or not, just for the information within the video. And I'm going through this pretty fast because I already know how I like my lineup. But for the Chiefs, I play with the Chiefs, every now and then I play with the Chiefs, so I kind of already know what I like for my lineup. I play with the Chiefs on next gen majority, so I already know how I like my lineup set up. Even though next gen and current gen are totally different, I still use the same lineup because I'm a speed guy, man. I like the mentality of speed. I just cannot think to put. It just doesn't cross my mind to put somebody out there, 92 overall safety with 87 speed. It doesn't cross my mind to put somebody out there 92 overall, 87 speed, when I can put somebody out there 71, 72 overall with 93, 94 speed. That's just me. This is Madden is like, it's more of a passing game. So, the 87 speed, you gotta be able to keep up with people. Yeah, you're a good, you can play, you're a good defender or whatnot, but the 87 speed, just, you can't move. You're good, but you're stuck in mud. We had this guy, when I played linebacker at Youngstown State, we had this guy who was just so smart up top and just like could tell you the play was coming before it even happened, but he couldn't get there. He was slow. Like, he can call out everything, but you as a defender, you can't really telegraph what you're doing before the play starts. So like, it's not like he can say, hey, outside run's coming, sweeper's coming. So it's not like he could just go over there and just stand on the right side and line up, on the right side where the play was coming. You can cheat a couple steps, but even him cheating these couple steps and whatnot, he just could not get there to actually make the play. So I was like, okay. All right, man, so if you really rock with me, man, head over to Rain Gang Kennels, hit that follow button, enjoy the journey, and keep up with me and the pups. So that's where I am when it comes to things, speed. If you can get there to make the play, you can give yourself a chance to make the play. Like, say you're a bad tackler, you can't tackle for shit. But if you there in position, you might look up and make the tackle, or you might slow them down for somebody else to make the tackle. You feel me? Like, that's just where I am with speed, man. Like, okay, a go route. Maybe you're bad, you got bad ball skills when the ball's in the air. But at least if you're there, you might can confuse the defender. Like, you might can, break up the play. But if you're a good ball skill guy while the ball's in the air, if you're not there, your ball skills don't matter. You feel me? If you're not even there to be in the play, your ball skills don't matter at all. So I'm a speed guy, and plus this is a video game, so the ball skills come from you. You know, your user skill comes from jumping and whatnot. You know, so if you're able to get your defender there in the area, you can kind of do the rest with the controller. You feel me? If your defender's there, if the computer's there by speed, you can pretty much kind of do the rest. You know, that just how I see that. This guy's playing on Khalil Mack, which is crazy to me. But today, man, we're gonna talk about dogs, man. Like every other video, I talk about dogs. So in the dog community, man, we see it as two ways, man. We see it as a pet home, which means you don't plan on breeding the dog at all, or we see it as you want to breed the dog. Now, in that case, good ball, Mahomes. In that case, there's two different. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. There are two different ways you can do it. So, okay, if I'm looking to buy a dog and my intentions are breeding that dog, I want to buy a quality dog with a good pedigree. So your pedigree is like your background. So the pedigree is pretty much like who your parents are, who the dog's great grandparents are, you know, who the dog, you know, things like that. That's a pedigree, your background. What bloodline is it? That's the pedigree. So I want to buy a dog with a great background, great pedigree, so I know what I'm getting in the future. You know, so if you know the bloodline consists of, you know, every dog comes through the bloodline, thick puppies, you know, no allergies, nothing like that. So I know when I buy this dog and breed, I know what bloodline I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm into breeding, I want to buy a dog with papers, with great bloodline, you know, great structure and things like that. And for a dog like that, you're gonna pay the price, honestly. You know, because it's an investment. It's an investment. I know what I'm selling you. You know what you're buying. You know, you know, it's pay to play pretty much. That's crazy. It's pay to play. So you pay, you know, $2,000 to $10,000 for a good, structured up, papered up dog. And whenever you have puppies, you know, you plan on breeding when you have those puppies, but you're not finna sit and run the same play, bro. And he is. All right. But when you breed, when you sell those puppies, let's say you pay $3,000 for your dog, and you take care of it for a year and a half before you can breed it, and then, you know, you sell your first litter. When you sell your first litter, you're gonna sell the puppies for, you know, $3,000-$4,000. You know, you pay $3,000 for it, you take care of the dog, vet bills and whatnot, you know, for a year and a half. Let's say you're up to like $6,000. No, let's say you're up to $7,000 totally invested. You know, $3,000 for the dog, year and a half dog food, vet bills. Let's say it was $7,000. Now you breed this dog. You know, let's say you have 10 puppies. You know, I've had 2 litters of 10, so I can say 10 puppies. So you have 10 puppies. You sell them for $30,000 a piece. You're making you make $30,000. Now you're profiting $23,000 because you got $7,000 already in this dog. Now you're gonna have some things in between, like, you know, when it comes to breeding a dog, you gotta have your stud fee. Whether you have the male or female, you gotta have a stud fee. You gotta have your PG test, which is your progesterone test to tell you the levels of the female whenever she's best ready to breed. You're gonna have your AIs, which is artificial inseminations, unless you do natural lock breedings, where you actually let the two dogs actually do it and lock themselves, or you can, you know, pretty much jack the dog off with the sperm in the bag and then syringe it and then shoot it in the female. You can do it like that, you know. So you gotta pay for all those little nitpicky things, you know. It's $60 here, $60 there, $100 there, $100 there. You know, so let's say $2,000 in there. You're gonna profit, you know, $20,000 on your first breeding if everything goes correctly, you know. So when you buying this dog that's $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, you look at it like, man, hell no, I can't pay no dog like that. If you're gonna breed the dog, that's how you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it as an investment down the line, you know. Now, if you're looking for just a pet, you know, just a companion, just a family dog, something like that. Now, you know, you can look for a dog that's not papered up. You know, if you're just looking for a dog in general, you know, hey, I just want a pit bull, I just want a bully puppy. You know, I don't really care to breed it, nothing like that. I just want, you know, a good family dog, a good dog. You know, so you're gonna look with the parents. Okay, how's your parents? Are they? Oh, they're good dogs. Cool. Let me buy that. Do you want papers with it or not? Now, you know, if it's a quality breeder that invests in their business and really care about their business, they will not sell you a dog without papers. Now, dog without papers, you know, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $900,000. With the papers, you know, now usually when you breed these dogs without papers, you're not gonna make no money off of it, because ain't nobody trying to buy a dog unless they're in the same situation as you. They're trying to buy a dog and not breed it. They just want a pet, you know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna buy a dog and plan on breeding it, you gotta get the papers, because ain't nobody trying to buy a dog with no papers and trying to breed it. You know, what are you selling me? Oh, this is a bully. His mom, this is mom and dad. I don't see no paperwork to tell me that. That's like you walking around with no license. That's like you walking around with you know, no identification, no ID. You don't know who you are. You know, you can tell me your name, you can tell me your last name and first name and how tall you are and shit like that, but without your ID, I don't know your name, I don't know your address, nothing like that. So that's what papers are for, pretty much, to tell you exactly what you're getting. So just two ways you can look at it, man. So when you see these dogs out here, 5,000 and 10,000, don't look at it like, hell no, I would never pay that for a dog. Hell no. Look at it as, in the back end, these people gonna make, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per litter, and you can have 2 litters per year, you know, from a female. A female goes in heat twice, every 6 months, every 5, 6, 7, 8 months, you know. So that's just one female. So, you know, I have, how many females do I have? I have Bella, I have Roxy, I have Athena, I have Ruby, I have Macy. I thought I had more females than that. Bella, Roxy. Oh yeah, I do. I got Bella, Roxy, Sansa, Athena, Ruby, Macy. I have 6 females. So, you know, now my thing is my females are young, so they just passed their first heat, which means you can't breed it's not recommended to breed a female on their first heat because they're still considered a puppy. You know, it's like, you know, let's be grown here. It's like when a teenager gets their first period, you know, 13, 14, 15 years old, you know, gets their first period or whatnot. That's a kid, that's a child, you know. So when a female gets her first heat, she's 6, 7, 8, 9 months old. Now it's not, you know, you're not supposed to breed them at that young, but you can, you know. It's just not recommended because you're not getting the full, you know, the dog hasn't really developed yet, really, you know, for you to be breeding at that young. So you gotta wait till the second heat, you know, a year and 2 months, a year and 3 months, somewhere around there, and then bam, you know. So I got young females right now, but it's about to start picking up for me because they're about to hit their second heat, and I'll have, you know, a bunch of litters on the ground. I'll have a couple litters on the ground ready to go, rock and roll, you know, bam, 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 sell these, got this in, bam, 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 you feel me? So it's just, you know, and what's crazy about this, you really got to know this stuff. As a, you know, when you get into this in the breeding aspect, you really got to know this stuff, and a lot of people's not gonna respect it. You know, man, I'm not paying no, bro. You got all them dogs. You just had 10 puppies. I can't get one for 500. Nah, bro. No, hell no. All my dogs come with papers because all my dogs are quality dogs. All my dogs got great background. So I'm not finna sit here and sell you a dog for $700 when I could sell somebody who's an actual breeder for $2,500 and then $2,500 And now I can see my productions down the line. You know, you're gonna buy a dog for $500. You're gonna sit him to the side. Now, there's nothing wrong with you just getting a dog as a companion or what, nothing like that, you know. But as a breeder, I want to see my bloodline, you know, continue to grow, you know, so that down the line I can say, hey, that's my production right there. I produced that dog, and he produced that dog. Look at that, we produce great dogs, you know. Because if I was to just say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna just, that's great defense. Chris Jones, work out for me, Chris Jones. Because if I would just breed my dogs and sell all my dogs as pets and companions, you know, now all of a sudden I can't show nobody no productions really. I can't show nobody no productions. What can I, you know what I'm saying? I can't show nobody nothing. Hey, you bred that dog. What has the dog that you bred produced? I respect that. That's Metcalf. I respect that. You know, so I want people to see that my dogs, you know, dogs that come from me are actually producing. That's what I want people to see. That's what I want people to see. Oh shit, you got this and you got that. Oh, you produced that dog right there, and he produced. That's Metcalf, bro. That's Metcalf. Nothing I can do about that. We'll say that's Metcalf. You know, so when you get into this business, man, you just gotta respect people's opinion. You gotta respect people's, you know, you just gotta respect people's way of thinking. Thank you. Now let me get that. Good defense. You gotta respect people's business, man. You know, because everybody run their business different. Now, you might run into somebody who really don't care about papers and don't really care about the bloodline, don't really care about the breeding, and you know, and they still might breed dogs, and they might, you know what I'm saying, put 2 dogs together and breed them, and might have 12 puppies, and they might sell them for $200 a piece because $2,400 to them is cool. One running back, one tight end, one receiver in I-form tight. What is this? I can get weak boxed. Great tackle. Great tackle. Great tackle. You know, so you just really got to do your research when you get into these dogs, man. Now, I have bought some dogs without papers because I know how to get, you know, single registration papers. Now single registration papers, bro, how do we give that up? Okay, how do we okay, all right. Did I not back that corner up? Did I not, like, really, like, did I not back? Now I know that corner is 84 speed. I know he is. No, not 84, 89 speed. Metcalf is like 95 speed or whatever. But did I not back him up 10, 15 yards? Do I not have a deep half safety over top? This shit acting like next gen at this point. Next gen don't play no zones. But like, did I not back him? It's 4th and 20. Like, I don't know. That was weird. We can't give that up on 4th and 20. Then I blitzed. Blitz didn't get there. I mean, I sent 6 or 7. That's disrespectful. That was disrespectful. Oh, y'all see how Tariq Woolen ran with that? Did y'all see how Tariq Woolen ran with that slant? That was crazy. Because somebody who don't know no better, they gonna throw that. Let's go Scantly. Fucking Diggs is slow as fuck. Now Diggs, number 6 Diggs, is a all-pro safety. He's an all-pro safety. But versus man-to-man right there, what can he do? What can he do? He's an all-pro safety. He's locked on it. But what can he do as a, you know what I'm saying? He can't catch up. He can't keep up. He just can't keep, he just literally cannot keep 88 speed, 89 speed, 90 speed, cannot keep up with 95 speed. So in that case, for me, he got guys over there that safeties that's 92 speed, you know, 92 speed, and Jones. In that case, you know, Jones is gonna play for me. Diggs is not playing for me. You know, Diggs ain't playing for me.
Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, Prize Picks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. Prize Picks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. Prize Picks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. Prize Picks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with Prize Picks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, Prize Picks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, Prize Picks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download Prize Picks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
But like I said, everybody's situation is different, man. You know, like I said, you'll have some breeders that'll breed, you know, just to breed. Hey, bro, I got these pit bull puppies, no papers, and you'll have people that are buying because they're not interested in breeding, or they're interested in breeding. I've never seen this D-line not get there, bro, versus Seattle, bro. I have never seen this D-line this bad versus Seattle. Never in my life have I seen this D-line this bad versus Seattle. Because every time I get Seattle and somebody get the Chiefs, I'm in trouble. Chris Jones terrorizes me every single time. And I mean every single time. So I'm just sitting here like amazed right now. Like, are we serious? Watson, bro. What? Okay, Watson. All right. Okay, Watson. You getting beat on. Watson, you getting beat over top. You just getting destroyed, bro. I just can't help you. I just can't help you, brother. That's on me. That's on me. Can't be mad about that. That's on me. Got out of position with my user. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me, baby. Fucking Watson. Fucking Watson. Good defense. But yo, can we like sack this mother? Like, come on, man. Quit playing with me, dog. Quit playing with me. Alright, timeout. Here you go with this under center bullshit. Trying to weak box me. Just being a complete weirdo now. It's crazy because I pass committed right there and we still held him to 3 yards rushing on a pass commit. That is crazy. I'm pass committing again. I need Chris Jones to go cuckoo. We played that earlier, and we played it because I didn't have my hooks on 5. We played it great. Let's do hooks on 10, man. Let's do hooks on 10 because I don't necessarily like that. Good stop. Great stop right there. So yeah, man, like I said, man, when you see cheap dogs, when you see, now I'm not sitting here saying there are no cheap dogs that are good quality. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is make sure you do your research, you know, because some people don't really understand what they got in their camp. You know, somebody don't really know what they got in their kennel and can sell you, you know, a $2,500 to $3,000 dog for, you know, cheap for $500, $600. Hey, I just need to get rid of it. Okay, cool. And one thing that I'm good at doing, I like deals, you know. So I might see somebody selling a $500, $600 dog, and I might look at the pedigree. Now, of course, it's gonna have papers, and I might look at the pedigree and say, okay, they got this dog in their pedigree who was great back in the day that a lot of people know, and I might say, okay, you know what? I might say, you know what? I want to buy this dog, and eventually down the line, I'm gonna breed this dog. And then when I breed this dog, I'm gonna sell this dog for. No, I mean, I'm not sell this dog, but I'm gonna sell the puppies for such and such price, just because, you know, I know what I can get out of this dog. I know what I can make from this dog. Now, once again, hear me out. Dogs are like, you know, this is real life, and a lot of people take dogs, you know, serious and things like that, to the point where, like, you know, you get to talking about a dog, they're like, why breed dogs to make money? Like, you don't have to breed dogs to make money. You don't have to at all. You know, you don't have to at all. But, you know, once again, that's some people's 13, bro. What is my hooks doing? But once again, you know, that's some people's job. You know, that's what some people choose to do as a job, and, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. But, you know, invest in it or not. Invest in it or not is all you can really do about it. I don't, bro. I ran commit because he has one running back, one tight end, one receiver in the game, which means he has an offensive lineman at tight end, and he has an offensive lineman at fullback. Now, when you start to understand personnels, you understand that you gotta have 5 eligible guys. You know, you gotta have, you know, if it's one running back, one tight end, then it's 3 receivers. You know, if it's 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, then it's 1 receiver. You know, so when he has 1 running back, 1 tight end, 1 receiver, that means 3. You know, which means there's 2 offensive linemen, someone who are not eligible, which was at fullback and tight end. So it's like, you know, he got to be running the ball, right? So we just sat there and ran commit, but run commit don't mean shit on this game. Yes, I threw a low ball right there because I didn't want to throw it, and the ball ended up going up there towards the damn corner. So I threw a low ball. That is a fucking dot. When I tell y'all that's a dot, like, I don't think y'all understand how much of a dot that is. Now, I want y'all to understand something. This is current gen, where a ball placement is big. Ball placement is huge. You can't do that on next gen. That is not possible. For a route to be running to the sideline and you throw it up the field and your receiver retracts the ball, like when you're like, excuse me, like when you're, you know what I'm saying? I'm running to the sideline, I see the ball up there, I turn, I spot the ball in the air, and now I run and catch the ball. Next gen, that's not a thing because of the game speed. It's not a thing because of the movement of the players. The players don't move that good, so it's like, you feel me? The players ain't moving that good, so they can't. They stiff. How you gonna run to the sideline and then flip your hips and run? That shit ain't happening on. I knew that was coming once again. That shit ain't happening on next gen. Like, just honestly, just not a thing. It's not a thing on next gen. So I mean, somebody would have seen that route and be like, that's going to the sideline. That's it. That route's dead. Nah, I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that. I see, okay, we got room up that sideline. We can make some shit shake in the back of the end zone. That's how I see it. Thank you. Thank you. I know damn well I didn't just rush one person. That was bad. If I just rushed one person, I didn't realize that I really just rushed one person. That was bad. Never have I ever just rushed one person. But I did right there, I think. Brethren. Like, I am so confused with that, bro. He gonna chase that crosser. And I want to hit Tony up the sideline. No, I don't. I don't even know why I'm throwing that pass. I have no timeouts. Okay, nice smooth game so far. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm a man. I'm gonna tell y'all where I made my mistake at in the dog game. It's not so far as I made a mistake, but I got too ahead of myself. So I had, so I bought. So I started with one dog, and then when he got a year old, I decided, okay, I want to breed him. So I bought a female, right? So when I bought that female, I ended up breeding them two, right? I bred them two, and while she was pregnant, I ended up buying two more females because I said, okay, I like this. This is, this is cool. The process has been pretty. The process has been pretty, pretty easy. So, I bought two more females. Bam. Before you know it, I bought another female. So I'm sitting here with, and then I kept a male out of that breeding. So it went from 2 dogs to Bullet, Bella, Ghost, the one that I kept, and I bought Roxy, Trixie, Macy. It went from 2 dogs to 6 dogs, like in a blink of an eye. It went from 2 dogs to 6 dogs. And that's not where I messed up at. Where I messed up at is, buying puppies if I wanted to breed right then. Because now with those puppies, I gotta wait 1.5 years for each of those 3 female puppies. You know what I'm saying? Before I can start breeding them. So if I wanted to breed right then and there, what I should have done, was, I knew that was coming. Let me get that up off you. Bro, that is crazy. What I should have done is bought older females. I should have bought, 2 older females, and that was coming in heat soon, so that I could just, ahead and breed them right then and there and get them, get puppies and sell. But I love dogs so much, and I like being in control of the dogs that I get, to the point where, like, every dog that I bought, except for one, I bought at 8 weeks old, just so I can train them up the way that I like them and things like that. And because I actually like dogs. So every dog I got right now is. Let me get that off you, lemons. Every dog I got except for one, and I just recently bought her to, breed soon. Soon as she go in the heat. Every dog I got that I've raised at 8 weeks old. Every single dog. Older than 8 weeks, I don't want it. Older than 8 weeks, I don't want it. But now I'm into, now I've gotten into getting, you know, looking into older females that had one litter already, so that I can, you know, breed them and get money. But while my younger females are still coming up. So, you know, but my mistake, like I said, my mistake was getting those younger females if I wanted to breed right then and there. That was my mistake, which I wouldn't really look at as a mistake, because now down the line, you know, it's gonna all, you know, end up coming together. But early, it's the taking care of 6 and 7 dogs at one time without seeing no profit. So I'm playing for, you know what I'm saying, I'm really, what I'm really doing is just investing in myself, you know what I'm saying, to the max, and like really trusting into this business without seeing no profit for a year and a half, 2 years, which is, you know, it's like investing in the business anyway. But I didn't look at the first dude record, but that dude was 185 and 137, and that was a GG. Hope you guys learned something, man. If you guys are looking for merch, blacklinesbin.com. Join up on the tournaments coming up, man. Next gen tournaments are here. I'm gonna try to work in some current gen tournaments as well, but you guys just let me know what you guys want to do. You did.
Hey, Black White, yeah,